Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, AT Gator. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Alert three. Protein spill. Hey, Delta. Yep. Now.
Block now on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
49, check 49. Blue draw Corkers. 57. Hey, Zoo. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Get it.
Now Locke. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They look to throw. It's Locke. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Hey, switch gears. Hey, wahoo!
Throwing on first down is Locke. Going up top. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
X3, 218, chopper. Hey, Foxtrot. 57's the mic, Rock 57. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 57, Mike. Go. 57. Ready?
Clock will try again on second down. Bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and that'll make it third down.
Down. 18 Gator. Hey, Orbit.
Throwing his lock on third down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
No. 319. You. 25. 50. 25. 630.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49ers.
Not today, Mark. Not today. Joker. Go get him. Hey, 88. Check 56. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers being chased out left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
56. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
At the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, Charlie, 61, matchbox lights.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Mostert. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. Snap.
Here's Mostert. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Get it.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Locke. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Check 26, check 26. Switch. Hey, high 7.
Lock now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Coleman. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
70, Indy. Protein spill. Hey, Haywood. Lee Griffin.
Here's Locke to throw. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
60 outlaw.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Mostert able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. It's Coleman here. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
Check 3. Easy. Hey, 88. Hey, echo. 56.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Well, the second down throw on target. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Hey, team 6. X3, 218, jump. Let him know. Go to 50. Hey, exit. Over.
And that'll set him back 5. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. After the penalty, it's Jones. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Watch the curl. Kill.
Snap comes at 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach. catch.
All right, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Now it's Rodgers. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. That one good for 24 yards. Rodgers now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Hey, Delta.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Going for the deep ball. This is caught. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To throw it is Locke. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
6-6, pull it high, get it.
2nd down and goal. Locke. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Crosby with the extra point, and now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at the 45. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Johnson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Eric Armstead, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Hey, wahoo!
56, right there, 56.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line.
26. They still playing soft. Y'all playing. Hey, foxtrot.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Making the catch is Sternberger. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
319. 1030.
56 to Mike. 56.
To throw is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check Mike, check. Recon, 132 fighter.
Slam. Check 13. Check 13.
Inside. 319.
Again, it's Jones. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Rodgers now to throw. He's going to go deep for Funchess. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
On the ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go, though.
SOS. Check 4.
Go. Ready.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
13 yards, 1st down Packers. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Rodgers to throw once more. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. On second down, it's Coleman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Clock now to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Za'Darius Smith able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Lock going to go on fourth down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Hey, 88. Check. Plant. Check. Hey, 88. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Get out.
Rodgers now on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eric Armstead make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Throwing now is Rodgers. Funches has it complete. And he'll go down at the 28. That catch good for only a yard, and it will be third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right. And that's complete to Adams. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Check tight. Hey, watch that.
Hey, Charlie. Jump out.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Buying time to his left. And they will not be able to hook pickup there. It's incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Zadarius Smith in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Lock. And my goodness, another interception. Off at the 22.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back north.
He's crashing.
He's 61. Matchbox lights. Back.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped.
56. Mike, 56. Mike,
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Two-jet bomber. Two-jet bomber.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is
But
one of our guys.
she's singing too.
Oh, she's singing. She's at least
She's on like the 5th tune. At
Yeah,
this point.
she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, for a second there, I'd